Hi, I'm Joey, and today's an emotional day. Right? But why am I sad over someone that I never met? You're allowed to grieve over someone that you never met. You're allowed to cry, to break, to feel like a part of you is gone. Because even though they never knew your name, they still could have changed your world. And I'm making this video because, well, I know you're watching. You're probably a little sad too. So let's talk about it. I feel like I grew up with Liam. I feel like a lot of us felt that way. I mean, he was someone special. He was in the boy band that is One Direction that took over the world. So I'm 28 and Liam was, oh, I don't like that. Liam is 31. Liam brings me all the way back to high school because almost every single day, no matter what it was, there was a mention of One Direction within my friend group. And then as I began to post on social media and become a YouTuber, I became this kind of like this outlier at my school, like this sore thumb. And it resulted in me really looking at young men that are successful that I could look up to. And it ended up being Liam and all the boys. And of course, I never was or never will be at their level. I'm not trying to say that. But there were some similarities in our lives that made me feel like I wasn't so much of an outsider. And I think that was the best part about looking up to these boys, is that they made you feel seen. I learned a lot from him and the boys on how to handle your emotions offline and how to display myself on social media in a vulnerable way, but also in a way that's protective of my own life and privacy and who I truly am, because the way that others perceive me doesn't define who I am as a person. And if you're watching this and you're near my age, then you can probably recall that during the time that One Direction got really big, every boy started to change the way that they looked. Their hair grew a little longer. They wore scarves like Harry. They dyed their hair blonde like Niall. Or they did that big comb over like Liam. It just goes to show you that even though you've never met somebody, they could still impact your life in a tremendous way. When I was on tour for 3 years, I would do meet and greets. And no matter what show it was, how many fans there was, where we were, if there was something happening in the 1D fandom world that is crazy, they would stop doing whatever they were doing, even if I was standing in front of them and they would be talking about One Direction. If Liam got a new girlfriend, it was like, no one else exists. These girls were stopping whatever they were doing and they started talking about 1D. And so here is where I come in with my little spin. I want you to think of a name of the person that you used to talk to about One Direction. The friend that you were with when you put the album on repeat. And the person that enjoyed them as much as you do. It doesn't matter whether you no longer speak to this person. Just pick up the phone, call them, send a text, send a voice note, send a Snapchat, whatever it is. I want you to reconnect and talk about how he made you happy and share with one another, laugh, cry, argue, do whatever it is. Just communicate, express your feelings. And I want this video to end on a positive note. The world is sad right now because he meant a lot to a lot of people. But I want you to know that one day, that sadness will turn into a smile and happiness. And this video isn't about me, it's not about Liam, it's about you. Liam lives inside of our memories and our thoughts. And every time a One Direction song will come on and his verse plays, you'll lose yourself in the music and you'll start singing along the words because he's still with us in a way. Today, it's okay to be sad. And you might get sadder, but don't go through it alone. If you need to watch this video a few times, that's okay. If you need to send it to somebody who's hurting, that's okay too. But no matter what, you are not alone. So I'm going to leave this video here. And I'm here to read your comments because I want to read your story and your friendship with this music. So let's take today and let's be sad together. But sometime in the future, we'll be here to say, thank you, Liam. Stay you.